where we are.
Yeah. From my perspective, it seems like this has gotten progressively more political as the days go on. And everybody's going different directions, and there's no continuity to
No, there's
any
no
of this.
consistency, and there's no common sense in it.
So,
And it makes it, and all we can do as leaders of our community here is be responsible enough to at least try to make the plans
yeah, oh yeah.
right, to be ready. And that's all we can do right now.
I agree.
And Tony, I don't want to be sitting in your desk, or Penny, with the phone ringing in the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of parents that are going to ask, when, and we may not have an answer.
That's kind of why we should, have, at least be talking about it.
Right.
What's going to be the trigger point?
Yeah.
I'm not hopeful anything positive is going to come out of Harrisburg. I don't know. They seem to just be.
Yeah, even, you said dropping it down to 65 people, how are you even going to do that? I know they're going to call in reserve, but do they call in reserve that day? Because they can't call in reserve, 2 weeks in advance or whatever.
It'd be that day.
Yeah, it's going to have to be on a daily basis, because if
Well,
you're
you have a
going to have irate families,
You might have to do time slots.
I know.
You might have to do, you may have to think about, is it an hour and a half time slot? Is it a 2 hour
That's
time
correct.
slot?
Yeah.
You may have to do that.
Yeah, I know.
We may need police assistance on some.
The chief, I can see there in his bathing suit.
No, I think, I have,
Yeah,
Tony,
it's-
I have faith in our residents that,
Yeah.
they understand.
Yeah.
I don't know, we get calls about the playgrounds that we have taped off for caution tape.
Oh,
They want something for these kids to do, and I fully understand that.
Yeah.
But we just can't give them a good answer right now.
Right,
No.
right.
Are you counting on having extra staff there to handle all the little details now?
Yes.
Yeah, he's actually gonna designate one
person
staff
to
to
be-
just walk around with a sanitation bottle
Right.
constantly.
For the teenagers or?
Oh, his job.
Yeah.
This looks like a lot of management I don't envy you there. This is gonna be a challenge.
It's gonna be a fun year.
I think the good part is the young adults who are going to be working there will get some hours this year. We've had complaints.
A lot of my lifeguards this year or been guards last year, and they're good guards. I have 4 new ones, but they're nice young people too, so they're all seasoned veterans, so.
That helps.
And I think the first thing that has to happen, I'm just thinking this through the way I think it through, right, step by step, is as soon as you're probably going to hear what's going to happen with the swim teams first. And as soon as we hear that first, Alan, we should probably get that out on the website and get that information out there. I think you're going to hear, are they or are they not going to have a swim season, a competitive season this summer?
Yeah.
I think you might hear that one first.
I did find, I went out this afternoon after we were marking around the pool, and I did find swimming pool guidance on the CDC's website. I
Yeah,
don't
there
know
was
what,
some information there, I gave it
I
to you.
emailed a section of it to you, and apparently you have to rope off areas so that there are areas actually roped off in the pool, not just on the concrete surrounding the pool. And actually,
That'll
I've come up with a fairly easy way of doing it, and I think it'll solve some problems. Basically, you're creating lanes, and the lane goes with the concrete area at the end of that lane, which solves one of the problems we were looking at today. And then you split it down the middle, so you have people at either end, and they have a rectangular area of the pool that they're allowed to be in, and then the adjacent one has to be empty. And depending on how long you make them, you can probably run some of them across in the middle between those. So it's gonna be possible, but it's gonna be messy.
Yeah, I'm having visions of Caddyshack right now.
Where's the ground level?
The pool section in Caddyshack.
Ken, you realize we're probably gonna need orbital reentry algorithms, okay, to figure this out.
Sounds like a big tic-tac-toe board.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
I think it's gonna be.
And you can only swim in your little square?
It's gonna be.
Yeah, or either that or you get a whole lane, but you get have to have the whole lane to yourself from end to end.
I have noticed that our
That's
chief is
crazy.
very silent during this conversation.
He's
Well,
hanging
then
his
they
head.
said that the CDC just came out and said that it doesn't live on surfaces.
Right.
Yeah, and
So this all might be or not, and, you know, it might be. you're allowed to
During
do
the
And it
Zoom
doesn't
meeting,
live
they
in
said,
Maureen.
what you do is
Yeah.
you tell people to respect the distancing,
Yeah,
and it's their responsibility to respect the distancing instead of putting all these
yeah.
lanes and
Can
stuff.
you enter at your own risk?
Yep.
And that's it.
And you put the lounge chairs separated like that,
Right.
and tell them, hey, you're responsible, and they sign a waiver.
Yeah,
Nope.
so that's all we can do.
And the chlorine kills the germ right away.
Oh, yeah.
And stainless steel, it doesn't stay on there very long either, so. The only things you have to worry about is the restrooms, and we have two ways, so one entrance and one in the restroom and exit the other way, so they just go one way and that, so. I've been staying up at nights thinking about this.
What's that all?
It's just this.
All the other things too. Let's move on to manager's report. We'll be here all night.
Yeah.
So the first item I have is the fire police were asked by the school. The school's going to hold a parade, and they're asking for the assistance for traffic control by our fire police. So they did change the date. It is now June 2nd, which is a Tuesday. So the motion would be to authorize the services of the East Cocalico Township Fire Police for traffic control assistance on Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020, for the Cocalico School District Parade honoring the graduating class of 2020.
I think that's fine. I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Any comments or questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Thank you.
Do we have an idea when the parade's
Chief,
actually
you
gonna
go.
go?
Yeah, I have the route, we're leading it.
Big deal.
Yeah, it's Denver, East Allenstown, back through to Denver.
Perfect. Good. That'll be fun.
So the second item on the agenda, there's a picture up there on your desk, but it's these buckets. There's 170 of them out in the Public Works area that are,
You saw them already.
yeah, they no longer have use for them and they're taking up space and they're asking to get rid of them. So I would need a motion from the board authorizing the township manager to research and dispose of the old recycling buckets in a manner that is most cost effective to the township.
And they do have a hole in the bottom?
No, they have two.
They
Multiple.
Yeah.
Penny, where are those homes?
Right here, here, and here,
On the side, okay.
on the side to drain water.
They're all in your bucket.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you.
I'll second. Any comments or questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. Thank you.
So what are your ideas in a,
Well, I'm
in a
gonna have, we're
manner
gonna
that
have Lisa call around, you know, I don't know if a school or there's different church groups can use them as arts and crafts or, you know,
Some of the.
add some more holes in it and plant flowers, you have natural drainage there, you know.
Maybe
How
these
about the
plans.
scouts? I think for the scouts.
So,
Possible? Any ideas maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know, you put a little flex tape on that, those holes are sealed. I think it can work.
Could the police department?
Oh, yeah, but there are a lot of them out there.
Fill them with some more.
There's a lot of them.
Moving right along. Next item on the agenda is from the Lancaster County Tax Claims Bureau. The deputy director is asking that in order for the tax claims monthly distribution revenue, which is our earned income tax, to your municipality, they were asking if they could not deposit that electronically right into our account. Right now, we currently get a paper check. So they're asking us, first of all, if you would authorize them to do that. And then there is an electronic funds transfer authorization form that would need to be filled out. So if the board's acceptable to that, the motion would be to authorizing approval and signing of the County of Lancaster Controller's Office electronic funds transfer authorization form in order to direct deposit earned income taxes received.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Any comments or questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. Thank you.
And the remaining items on the agenda is all about COVID-19, and FEMA has assigned a disaster relief number of EM3441 to this. I don't know that we're going to be eligible for anything, but I'm going to jump on the bandwagon here and get all of our paperwork in order. And so that first one would be FEMA DAP 1, Resolution 2020-5, and that would be a motion to adopt Resolution 2020-5, FEMA DAP Form Number 1, Designation of Agent, appointing the Township Manager Penny Pollock as the applicant's agent in order to execute forms necessary regarding disaster number EM3441 for COVID-19 related items.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it. Any comments or questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. Thank you.
The next item would be FEMA DAP 2, would be a motion to sign and execute FEMA DAP Form 2, application for public disaster assistance and agreement for financial assistance. Should they offer anything? I don't know that they will.
Go ahead.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Any comments or questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Thank you.
And the last item for FEMA would be to authorize execution of FEMA's Pennsylvania Electronic Payment Program enrollment form. And that would be for them to be able to direct deposit funds right into our account.
And I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Any comments or questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Thank you.
And I do have two things up at your desk. I had asked, as you all know, Arlene has been a tremendous help back in the financial department, and I had her just draw up a little report on everything she's doing. And likewise, the accountant from Diana Reed's office, Mr. Welsh, has noted everything that he has gone over. I pretty much went over this with you, so there's no surprises there. Just about everything that I already told you that's happening back there, as you know, how things were done. So his things moving forward, we could hire them to catch us up on everything. As far as just, you know, it's a lot of journal entry. Data entry is really what it is. I kind of had mixed emotions about that. It'd be a salty price tag to have them do it, when it's just data entry work, but on the other hand, it does need to be done. But on the other hand, I do have interviews next week. 3 of them have the potential that look pretty good to me. Do we want to hold off for a little bit?
I think we should table it because of exactly the timing involved here.
Okay.
Because we have my preliminary review of some of those resumes. They're very strong resumes.
They are.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. I would agree with that as well.
So you see that, Arlene, we're basically staying above water here,
We
right?
are staying above water, but, you know, there is a lot of data entry that still needs to be done.
And
Obviously-
Arlene's currently chipping away at that a little bit at a
She
time.
is chipping what we know, Liz was back there for 30 years. And she was a paper girl, as we know, and everything was in Liz's head, and she took that with her, unfortunately. And we are finding things, and, bills are getting paid, pension money's getting deposited, staff is getting paid, taxes are getting paid. So the essentials are being done, but to bring the whole puzzle together, there's pieces that, we have not been able to process yet. But the big pieces of the puzzle are there. And the border is there on the puzzle, so nothing is spilling out.
Good. Good news.
And the other item I had is, going to let you pass that around. This is what Cocalico Township has put up in their parks, something you might want to consider. We've had a lot of residents asking if our parks can be open. It's just basic signs saying, you're playing at your own risk, we're not sanitizing the equipment. So, something to think about, in the next meeting.
So those I'm sorry, those are actively what they've already posted?
They have posted that in all their parks.
Mr.
Wonder what the solicitor would say.
There, could you call Tom and ask him about this?
Yep.
You want to see that, Chief?
I saw it.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
If Tom says it's okay, well then, I like it.
How many are necessary around?
Well, on every equipment.
On every piece of.
Well, see, we could print that and put it, we have a heavy-duty laminate paper. We can just laminate them.
Just to let you know that they go out in an email blast between the townships and the county here. There's only a few that are open, most of them have remained closed, so.
We'll see what Tom
Yeah,
says.
we still, Quail Highway, we still have our park closed. We still have caution tape on.
Those the other one, too.
How many people are lifting it up and going in there?
Well, that's their own.
Yeah, that's on them.
It's on-
Yeah,
Yeah, just something for you to think about,
yeah.
because we are getting more calls about,
They keep them out of the field.
Penny, just for my understanding also, so they're doing this even though we're in a red/yellow/red/yellow/red.
They are, parks are, it's not a business. I don't know what the,
Yeah.
we have our own residents, I've been getting phone calls. When are we gonna open up our parks? So,
Okay,
I have mixed emotions about it. So, I'm glad that decision is on your shoulders.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Well, I know the Reedstown Park is open. It's been open all along.
that's why I'm asking, because we're in a red/yellow/red/yellow/red.
We are in a red zone
Mm-hmm.
Now, and I don't know what this new illness is that are striking our children, but that's kind of scary,
Okay, thank you.
I certainly wouldn't want to lose any children. I wouldn't want that on my conscience. So,
That it?
that's all I have.
Okay, public comment. Non-agenda items only?
No public?
No public. Okay, I have one announcement. Next supervisor meeting will be held on Thursday, June 4th at 7 o'clock here at the East Cocalico Municipal Building. The meeting may still be virtual via,
Live on
YouTube.
YouTube.
yeah,
Was
depends what the governor says.
originally scheduled to be out at Reamstown Fire Hall next month. That's how it was advertised last year. But Reamstown has shut down, canceled all their operations, and obviously we can't have a gathering of more than 10 people, so we will have to re-advertise that meeting, notify the public that it will be here, and at this point, I don't know if it's going to be an open meeting yet or not. Well, June 4th, we're still under red, so it'll be a virtual meeting.
Yeah.
Just for reference, we have had 6 viewers live tonight, plus it stays on the website and anyone can watch it at any point in the future. So there'll probably be more people to see it eventually.
Right.
I need a motion to adjourn.
Well, one moment, please.
Okay.
As a point of levity, RC, it was paying bills the other night, and there was a bill came through, and there was a $5 fuel surcharge on the
Oh.
bill.
That that was a mistake. Yeah. No, honestly, I contacted the individual and he said it was an oversight. Don't.
We've got the lowest fuel prices currently in how many years right now? And there's a bill that came through to us, for a $5 fuel surcharge. So,
Can we have an executive session?
No, we're not. Oh, yes, we can.
Yes,
If-
we
yeah,
have
The
an
chief needs
Oh,
to have
okay,
one.
we're adjourned for the executive session.
And will there be any decisions made, chief?
I just don't believe.
No decisions, okay.
So we won't come back, or do we terminate the meeting now?
We terminate the meeting now, we'll go into executive session.
Okay.
Oh, okay, we want to adjourn now and then go to the executive session?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to make a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned, thank you.
Hold on a second, 'cause this is-
You gotta go turn everything off.
And we all?
Are we off yet?
How do you turn this
Karen,
off, Ken? Just
interesting
hit the button?
thing-